explaining biostats in terms of you going through your man's phone to find out if he's cheating on you. Going through your man's phone is an example of a test that has low sensitivity, because whenever you go through your man's phone and you don't find anything, doesn't mean it's not there. He could have a secret Snapchat account, he could have a burner phone, he could have a bunch of hidden apps. Like, just because you went through his phone doesn't mean it was very sensitive at picking up what you were looking for. Specificity we want to think of is, if he's really not cheating, what are the odds are his phone is going to be clean? They're like 100%, right? He's not gonna have like shady receipts on his email or weird subscriptions or weird phone numbers saved. Like, if he is not cheating, that test is never gonna come up positive. That's why it's really specific. So again, sensitivity, if your man is cheating, what are the odds you're gonna catch him? Specificity, if he's not cheating, what are the odds you're gonna find something in his phone that's suspicious? Let's talk about positive predictive value. Positive predictive value means whenever you find something on his phone, let's say you find something that's sketchy, how much can we trust that it's actually truly there? How can we trust that he's actually cheating? This has a lot to do with prevalence, and that's what we would call it in the biostats world. In this specific instance, we can also think of it as like suspicion. So if you have like a high suspicion that this is going on, the second you find something, you're like, oh yeah, this is positive, he's cheating. If you have a very low suspicion something's going on, that can actually lower the positive predictive value because you weren't really expecting it to be positive in the first place. Sensitivity and specificity are metrics of the test themselves. They are intrinsic to the test. Negative predictive value and positive predictive value vary based off the sensitivity, specificity, and the prevalence. Let's talk about negative predictive value. If you don't find anything on his phone, how confident are you that there's nothing there? In this instance, because our sensitivity is low and negative predictive value and sensitivity are related, it would be a very low negative predictive value. Kind of like what we were talking about before. You didn't find anything, doesn't really reassure you. Again, prevalence is related to negative predictive value, so if you go into this and you have a really high suspicion and you don't find anything, you're not very reassured. Something probably a lot of girls are familiar with. Anyway, I hope this helps my biostats girlies. This is how I like to think of things in terms of everyday life. If you have any questions, let me know.